A lot of people are not going to like this conversation, but I think it needs to be had in the Black community, which is the normalization of baby mama culture and having children outside of wedlock. In fact, just this general inability to have stable relationships. Our relationship dynamics in the Black community are atrocious. The normalization of cheating, the normalization of unhealed individuals coming together, traumatizing each other, and perpetuating toxic cycles. And then it's this generational pattern of us not having marriages and us just bringing whole human beings into the world, and the parents aren't married. I just don't think this is something that we should be normalizing. I think it reflects the fact that a lot of us are not doing the inner work. We're not healing, especially when we have this history and this past in a lot of our families where brokenness in homes is so normalized, where the marriages are so toxic, and a lot of the things that happen in Black homes are swept under the carpet. We don't have healthy communication skills. Things like your father's cheating on your mother and we just keep quiet about it, right? Why are we perpetuating these things? Because we know better. Why are we part of this pernicious cycle when we know better? Because we are supposed to be here to be pioneers of breaking the generational patterns, of saying we are tired of the toxicity, of realizing that we cannot bring human beings into this world without healthy family dynamics. I just think even in relationships in general, we are so unable to love each other because we didn't have the blueprint. A lot of us, it wasn't modeled to us, but it's up to us to now set a new tone. But we're not doing it. I mean, something as simple as we can't even take each other on dates. We don't court each other. There's no sense of regarding love to the standard that it should be at, which is laying down proper foundations. We're skipping steps. Jiggy jiggy, umuntu is a baby mama. This man has not even taken you on at least 5 dates, the whole relationship. You barely know each other, or you have been in this relationship with this man doing wife things, but you're just a girlfriend. That is why he won't commit, because you've shown him that it's easy to get you to do things that require commitment, but you can do them without the commitment. And so why would he ever bother? And I just think also, if we all unanimously decided to raise our standard of love in the Black community, raise our standard of relationships, and raise our standard of the dynamics between men and women, we could actually start breaking generational patterns and toxicity that we've seen in our childhoods, in our family homes, that shouldn't be perpetuated and continuing the way that they are, and let alone normalizing these things.
Because a lot of the men these women are being baby mamas for, they themselves will not allow their own daughters to be somebody else's baby mama, but they have made you one. I am seeing too many people be comfortable being baby mamas. I heard one girl say, and she was being interviewed, and she was talking about how her and her partner planned to have a child before marriage. What is that? We have now reached the bikini bottom of society to whereby you have to fight somebody to convince them that having a child in marriage, makes sense. Like, you have to fight people on the internet. People are talking about, oh, you can't judge, it's not your life. No. Let's bring back judgment. Let's bring back critical thinking and judgment, because a lot of you like to use this, oh, you can't judge, oh, you don't know people's lives. We don't need to know people's lives. 1 + 1 is 2, baby. If you're going to be bringing a child into the world, why would you do that to them? Like, why would you bring a child into the world for them to be telling people, oh, mommy and daddy are boyfriend and girlfriend? Are you not embarrassed? Like, your child is going to be embarrassed. Like, they're going to come to know sooner or later that the math ain't mathing on that family structure. It's definitely not okay. Glamorizing baby mama culture is so foolish. If you are a baby mama, go ask your baby dad what his thoughts would be if his daughter would be a baby mama, and if he would encourage her to go down that route that he encouraged you to. It's not making sense. It's not making sense. Ladies, I'm gonna need you to have some more dignity than you have and not agree to the nonsense and the lies that you're being told and sold, because it's just gonna have you embarrassed, and it's too much of it. I'm seeing too many interviews where people talking about, oh, we plan to have a child outside of wedlock. What?
Boyfriend, girlfriend having a baby to single mom pipeline is.
No, I always think, like, what is the thought process behind girls getting pregnant with no ring? And then I came to realize that there is no thought process, because I saw this other girl's video. I'm not going to stitch it because I didn't want to bring hate to her. But she was like, when I realized that my baby daddy's going to be in my life for longer because we'll have the same grandkids. And I'm just like, how did you not? And then there was multiple girls in the comments like, oh my God, why did I never think of this? Now I'm gonna cry. Why did I think of this? Respectfully, a lot of y'all need to do a lot more thinking before you give a man a child. Like, really, just like sit down and think.
How come every time somebody says it's better to wait until you're married before you have kids, people are always like, well, he can still leave you even if you're married. He can still leave you even if... Duh! Duh. The same way you can still die in a car accident even if you have your seatbelt on. But it's probably still a good idea to put that seatbelt on when you get in the car, right? Marriage protects you and gives you benefits that being a baby mama does not. Okay? So if you want to be a baby mama, that's your call. You're grown. You can do whatever you want. But stop trying to make women who want to wait until they're married before they have kids sound like they're crazy. Thank you.
Being a baby mama is not a flex, and I said what I said. Well, I'd rather be a baby mama than be a miserable wife. Girl, majority of the women that be saying that, she ain't never been a wife a day in her life. She wouldn't know a good man if a good man stood in front of her and said, I'm a good man. Second of all, if she was a miserable wife, that had everything to do with her husband and nothing to do with marriage. Lastly, miserable wives can get spousal support. Ain't no such thing as baby mama and baby daddy support. Well, being a single mom is a flex because we be making it happen. 2 + 2 = 4 does not take away from the fact that 3 + 3 = 6, meaning two things can be true at the same time. Yes, by the grace of God, I am a successful single mother. But no, I do not support baby mama culture. This is what I be telling you, young ladies. There are a lot of women that you will meet that want you to be just as miserable as them. So take it from me as a single mother. As quick as he wants you to get down on both of your knees for him, he should have no issue getting down on one knee for you.